From Henry David Thoreau to Susan B. Anthony to Gandhi to King to you. There's only been one tool that people have used in desperate times to change the world: civil disobedience. That the fight against extreme fossil fuel development is one of the great civil rights struggles of our time cannot be denied. You've most likely heard of and taken action against the disastrous consequences of mountaintop removal, deep water drilling for oil, and fracking for natural gas. But if you haven't heard of tar sands development, you're about to have your mind blown. Tar sands or oil sands development is one of the dirtiest and most contaminating processes of oil development ever known in history. Alberta, Canada sits atop one of the largest recoverable oil patches. Well, that is, recoverable if you want to destroy an area the size of Florida or the entire country of England. And that is exactly what's happening now. Developing the tar sands has created not only the biggest industrial development project in the world, the biggest capital investment project in the world, and the biggest energy project in the world, it has also created a literal hell on earth. Canada's boreal forest, one of the largest and last pristine forests in the world, is being destroyed acre by acre, mile by mile, day after day. And the industry admits that the damage will be irreversible. The oil is stuck in tar sands. It has to be mined out of the ground, squeezed and boiled. The tar sands uses more water than a city of 2 million people. The tar sands produces an unbelievable 36 million tons of carbon dioxide per day. It causes as much greenhouse gas per day as 1.3 million cars. To produce oil from the tar sands, huge quantities of natural gas have to be used. In 2007 alone, the tar sands used about 1 billion cubic feet of natural gas per day. Gas, in many cases, that was obtained by fracking. Prime Minister Stephen Harper of Canada once called the tar sands development an epic undertaking akin to building the pyramids in Egypt or the Great Wall of China, only bigger. Wastewater is stored in toxic ponds so big that you can see them from outer space. The toxic lakes leak 11 million liters of toxic water a day into groundwater and into nearby rivers used as drinking water sources for the local communities. Oil companies have invested $120 billion in tar sands development. Right now, President Barack Obama is contemplating a proposal for a massive pipeline called the Keystone XL, taking oil from the tar sands in Alberta all across the United States and all across the world. A massive interconnected series of pipelines running all throughout American farmlands, cultural sites, and protected wildlife areas. Between August 20th and September 3rd, we are planning a rolling sit-in at the gates of the White House. We anticipate that thousands will be arrested sitting in front of the White House over a 2-week period. It will be a very civil disobedience. You'll receive a brief training the night before your action. A special Frack the Pipeline Day will be taking place September 1st, and I am calling on all fractivists out there to join me in participating and showing unity and support for this action against the pipeline. Join me, Maud Barlow, Bill McKibben, Naomi Klein, Tom York, Mark Ruffalo, James Hansen, and a host of others in exercising our fundamental human right to peaceful protest. Join us to tell Obama to say no to the Keystone XL pipeline. Obama must live up to his word and build a truly green economy, not pave the way for another long era of contamination, greenhouse gas emissions, and toxic fossil fuels. I ask you to join me on September 1st or any other day during the 2-week civil disobedience. This is Josh Fox on behalf of Stop the Tar Sands. Thank you. Now's the time. See you there.